Hello, small engine velocity, about to go on a night ride and hang around with my buddies on the interwebs. Looks like this light's not going to change anytime soon, so I'm just going to go through right here and then not obey the law. You're supposed to obey the law, guys. I know that I always say obey the law, but I didn't really technically break any laws there. Did I? I don't know. What do you guys think? Did I break a law there? I don't think I did. Anyways, thanks for coming along with me tonight on a night ride, riding around. And I've been doing a lot of, wow, look how Christmassy that is. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about the channel and what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 months. Traditionally, November, December is super slow. Like, really nothing's really going on in the world. Everyone's so focused on Thanksgiving and Christmas, which, by the way, I wanted to bring up a little topic right now. It is not Thanksgiving, but yet Christmas music is on the radio already. And I don't know if that's annoying to you, but it's annoying to me. And then, at the same time, my neighbor put her Christmas decorations out right after Halloween. Like that was some kind of signifying step that it was semi-okay to go ahead and put out decorations. And I don't agree with that either. Like, most people have super in-depth Christmas decorations, so they don't want to spend all that time putting it up and only leave it up for a month. This is what I think. So they end up putting it up for as long as they possibly can, then usually start after Thanksgiving. Well, now it's become socially acceptable because now when they walk into Walmart, and like in September, you start seeing Christmas stuff come up. So they're like, well, if they're starting to sell Christmas stuff, then they can put Christmas decorations out, and it is driving me nuts. I think it's an old people thing. Like, I'm not an old people yet, or not that close to being an old people, but you know, I just don't agree with it. Anyways, what I was saying was I'm going to try to do more motovlogs and do it more often for the holiday season, and then we can just cover cool topics as we're riding. And then if I do happen to run into something that's cool that I want to install or a mod, then there you go. So we can talk about another subject that happened to me. I was riding the scooter, the Ruckus, and it got mega loud for some reason. After it got really loud, I heard chattering. Chatter. And I'm like, what's going on? Why is it chattering so much? There's got to be something wrong. So I'm hitting the frame, and it's chatter. But then I'm grabbing everything, and nothing's moving. Well, come to find out, the exhaust snapped. One of the welds in one of the joints, it just like clean broke off. Look, I'm gonna wave hi at the CBR. And it clear broke off. But since it was kind of hovering over the opening, it still was making the exhaust sound like, you know, my regular exhaust. It's just at a certain RPM, it was chattering really bad. Well, I went and painted it back together. My dad welded it back together. Did a great job too, by the way, and really quick. And after I got it back together, I took the spray paint out, and I'm like, oh, this is the black spray paint I used last time. High heat, barbecue pit, black spray paint, right? So that's what I used, or at least that's what I thought I used. I used the spray paint that you use to like paint nuts and bolts and metal pieces and stuff like that, and I'm just waiting for it to burn off. I mean, it's on there right now, so hopefully I don't have a lot of issues with that burny paint off to the side. I am still working on a custom exhaust for this bike. It's going to be kind of a Dorby style, where it's kind of aligned with the exhaust. Excuse me, with the rear frame, so that what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so it's kind of like, you know, it's shooting out, not up. Anyways, there's a light right here. I'm gonna show you a couple other things I did, and then I want to show you the exhaust too, because it's very embarrassing. But this is a yellow light, so you might not be able to notice what I'm talking about here. But here we go. So first, my grips kept on coming off, so I put these caps on, and these caps peg in, and you know, I thought it would affect my throttle, but it's not. It's a little crooked, but it's holding the grip in now, and it's been doing a great job so far. The exhaust snapped right here, like clean break. It almost looks like someone took a jigsaw, just went like a sawzall and just cut it through. But my dad was able to weld it back. And then you can see the shininess of the paint right here. I meant to use high heat paint, but I used crappy paint. So, my bad. My bad, my bad. So to get back into the Motovlog portion of this, and I'm kind of tossing the idea of going back to dual headlight in the front. I really liked how bright those LEDs that I had in there before, but I do like the single monolight also, and it's a 5 3/4 rather than a 7-inch Chimunga light. I mean, it does just as good of a job as the 7-inch light. It's just not overwhelming and too high. That's the problem with the other ones that I don't like, is the light is way high up in the sky. Now, I'm sure there's dot requirements for how high your headlight is supposed to be, but no one really bothers me about it, and I light up the road pretty good, so yeah, great, awesome. I don't know if you noticed, but also I've done a lot of SV650 videos. Those were planned and were supposed to be done. I mean, there were things I was going to do anyway, and I recorded. I know I'm not a big bike channel, but I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit out here. And I did an oil change video, and then I did a bar video, and I got a lot of crap for those bars from the SV650 groups that I posted it in, which, by the way, I need to work on my power connector right here because the light's not showing my speed. But anyways, yeah, they're like, oh, you're gonna lose handling and control, and I'm like, how? I mean, I widened the bars a tiny bit and I lowered them. I noticed that when I turn on the bike like this and like this, there's a lot more counter steer, which I like. It makes me feel like I'm in control of the bike, but yeah, no counter steer, and then what am I supposed to do? Anyways, I like how it says no on red here, and I don't turn the light. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Is there a button for like crossing the road or something? No. I guess I could just poke my nose out as far as I can. Nope. Come on! Yeah. If I get in trouble, I get in trouble. I'm never going to change the light. I'm just going to sit there for like hours until someone pulls up behind me. But yeah, we're going into the holiday season, and I am going to do some Black Friday stuff for sale on Friday, where you can pick it up, purchase it. May or may not come with hardware. I don't know. I haven't decided. I know I want to sell a lot of stuff for Black Friday at like barely a profit, just to get more parts out there circulating for people to use and love and make videos or take pictures, or people ask about it, something like that. Oh, water. Oh yeah, I have a front fender now. It's not going to splash all over me. How cool is that? Yeah, there's a guy who out there, Chris, and he did the front fender, but his bike's Team Orange like mine. Team Orange, Team Orange, Team Orange. And he put the bracket on and got the same front fender on there, and it looks great. You know, he really did a good job making it work. And he said he didn't have there was no adjustment or anything, just bolted right on, which is good because, I mean, he's using a 12x4 front wheel, pretty much the same setup that I have, but his looked like it had a little bit more clearance across the top than mine did. But you know, sometimes it's a little bit different. Anyways, it's dark over here, and there's some headlights bouncing next to me, and I want to do a little bit of a spurt. I'll do a spurt right after this. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see everybody in my next video.